Hey guys, welcome back to episode 5 of our franchise zoo. Today we are going to be adding some adjustments to this climbing structure because I do believe my former self was not strict enough with the realistic physics. Because look at that. That is not going to be able to hold the weight of jaguars. Right back there. So we are going to fix that today. That's only going to be a little bit. And we're going to add a food court as well as add some nature and just overall make the zoo look nicer. So we're going to start with this climbing structure. Currently this is the setup. Okay, so while I was at that, I moved this tree a little because it was poking through. I also added another support here up top, and that guy goes down to the bottom and connects to here for quote-unquote support. Oh, I also centered this a little bit more because before it was closer over here to that corner. And so I centered it a little bit more, make it seem a little bit sturdier. But yeah, that's all I have done. So you guys didn't really miss much. Now we are going to start on this food plaza. So I think what's going to happen is I'm actually going to have a I need to go to paths. I'm going to have a little off-road path for the guests. So that's the start. Now we're going to go to facilities and we're going to go to guest facilities. Bernie's Bakes. Classic. We have to have a Bernie's Bakes. Chief Beef. Classic. We also have Chief Beef. A Gulpy. Got a Gulpy. Another Gulpy. Information Center and Looney Balloons. So those are all of the stands, so they're gonna crowd around here looking for stands. And then over here is going to be a habitat. Okay, so we don't want to put anything there. Same thing right here, that's also gonna be a habitat. So now I'm going to go to facilities and I'm going to just look for some picnic tables. If I just put picnic, this is what it gives me. I get South American or Planet Zoo. I'm liking Planet Zoo just because this is not a South American zoo. So we're going to some picnic benches. I'm going to put umbrellas at every other one. So now if we go umbrella. Oh, there's no umbrellas. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and prematurely put some donation boxes back here, just so I don't forget later. as well as trash cans all around the zoo. Everything with the bins. I'm gonna decorate these guys, don't worry. I'm gonna put a music speaker down. Actually, no, because there's gonna be an animal speaker up here. I don't want to do that. Ooh, this is perfect. Okay, and I can add another giraffe thing back there, and a gorilla thing back here, and then the two soundboards next to each other. Whoa. Oh my. Oh, I think ZHS Plays made this. I think this is the thing that he made. Yeah, this thing's insane. I forget how good this was. Yeah, we might actually use that for lemurs later. I don't know, that might just be a spoiler. I mean, you have to wait and see. That might be the focal point of the zoo. I might actually smack that right there. With the habitats coming on either side. With that thing right there. Ooh, that could be really cool. Okay, guys. That is a spoiler. That's all you're getting. I'm not telling you what's going in here or going in there, or even going in there, because I've not determined that yet. Great, I just spoiled everything, didn't I? Let's see. There. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. We're going to decorate these now. I know you're thinking, Jonah, that's super bland. You can't leave that. That looks horrible. The signs, one, do a lot to fix that, and two, if there is any leftover space in the signs, I'm going to put vines climbing up it. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let these open first, and then I need to go to the zoo, and I need to add a bunch of stuff to the work zone. Edit work zone. Bang. First, those. That's actually it? Oh man, I thought I had more to add to the work zone than that. Okay, so then we're gonna go to staff, and we're gonna go down to all the vendors, and we're just gonna hit zoo. We're not gonna have them assigned to a certain one, because that means that whenever that vendor leaves for a break, that shop is shut down. And additionally, to solve that, I usually start with an extra 2 vendors to cycle that out, you know? What I also do is when I see that every single person in that area has a high workload, I usually just get 1 more, you know? Balance. And if that doesn't work later, get another one, and another one. Because as you expand your zoo, you make more money, thus allowing you to hire more staff. It's pretty simple knowledge, really. But, we are going to look for, let's see, this is Bernie's Bakes. So we find the Bernie's Bakes sign. They're all like down next to each other. Is it in construction? It might be in construction. Yeah, probably is in construction. Oh no, it is. Alright, I think I'm going to use this one. Look at that, that is so much. And then now we need chief beef. Chief beef. Should I use... I'm gonna use this guy. Then we need... what's next? Then we're gonna need... That's Gulpy. That's Gulpy Slush, because the other one's Gulpy Soda. Oh, that's way too small. Alright, yeah, we need to use this guy. And then Gulpy Soda and then Looney Balloons, and the Information Center. Look at that! I mean, like, hey, look at it! Hey! Yeah, looking pretty snazzy. Yeah. So, now that I've done that, I'm going to skip through me doing the nature. And when I say skip, I mean fast forward at extremely high, fast pace. So, I think I finished the nature, and all I can say is there is a lot of it. And I can also say the pollinators will be very, very happy, because as I go through this, you can see the amount of flowers that I have put down into this. I mean, this part not so much, but like, I put an entire flower bed the size of a very, very tiny habitat over here. Like, these pollinators are gonna be happy, happy, happy. And, I mean, this is an ethical, quote-unquote, zoo, even though that's not the name of the zoo. I didn't feel like putting vines on this, because that would make the zoo seem not well taken care of, if you know what I mean. And I didn't want that feeling. The thing keeps reminding me, so I think I'm gonna finally get a security guard and add them to the zoo work zone. I am also going to hide another little staff room. Nope, that is the wrong tab. Staff facilities, and we're looking for the staff room. I'm going to hide this guy back here. Oh my, that tree is like inside of it. Okay, so that is gonna have a negative effect on guests. Oh, it's actually not. Okay. What I can do is I can take another tree, and I can put a tree there. It's too big. Let's see, I'm thinking, are there any umbrellas that are... That is looking good. Nice overhang. And very little cut into the building, which would look highly unnatural. So now it just looks like it is like the tree is like growing around it, because that's how good of a job I did, not to flex on myself or anything. But, oh, that is not looking great. I'm just gonna move these guys to take the place of that guy. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to go to paths, staff paths, loop it around, and connect. Alright, and we need to put a little patch here. And I think we're going to do another pollinator happy little section with, I don't know, what should I put growing out of it? Do a hook thorn. I'm gonna do a hook thorn. Ooh, nope, that guy is growing through it. We are going to move him and there. And now we also have minimal growth through there, although there is some growth. That's looking snazzy, so now I get to decorate the staff facilities. Yippee! Oh, also, you guys may have noticed I did build around these, but all I have to do is I can just hit this click multi-selection. I can just click on the two things I need, really. You know? Got a lot of baby flamingos in here. That's good. There's one right here. You can tell because of the black feathers. Compared to... Oh, is that a juvenile too? And that's an adult. You can tell because they're tinier. How about that one? Okay, I am going to change the zoo hours. Because I don't like doing this in the night, so. Ooh, goodness me! How could I be such an idiot? I need bathrooms. I think we are going to smack the bathrooms. I mean, still in spot for them. Toilets. There they are. These Planet Zoo toilets have always fascinated me. Because, like, you just walk into an endless void and come out of an endless void. And it's really something. I mean, very space saving, I will say. Okay, now we get to decorate. So I am also going to skip through this. When I say skip, I mean fast forward. So, yeah. Okay. Toilet decorated. Now, what I am going to do though, is I'm going to do a finishing touch of adding this guy. I forgot random rotations on. I need to turn that off because I'm not doing nature anymore. Swell, that looks a lot better. Now I need to find a toilet block thing. Going down to T, going down to T, going down to T. A lot of Planet Zoo stuff. Planet Zoo. Plaster, okay. ST, so T is next. We need TO, that is TE. There it is. Now we need to hit align to surface. Bravo! Looking highly snazzy. My bad, guys. I just do that sometimes. Okay. So now for the construction, we need to. Now I'm going to decorate the staff buildings. This is going to take a very, very long time, so I am going to fast forward through this as well. Okay, well, I have officially accomplished all of my goals for today, for the most part. I would like to add like some wall art to a few of these locations that like guests may be able to see. Or even just like to put some things up for the staff. So I'm going to go back to construction, and I am just going to find looking good. Okay. And with that, I do believe, finally, we have made it to the end of episode 5. If you have been here since episode 1, first off, thank you. This channel's only been around for like 3 weeks-ish. So, I mean, you really want to be following me for that long. I mean, give it a year or so, and that's going to be pretty impressive being from year 1. But, I don't really have any animals to flex off at the end of this. So, I guess I'm just going to go. Peace!